Hey, you're a new face. You new in town? Oh no, I never forget a face, Sugar. And besides that, you have one I would definitely remember. I saw you eyeing my melons from across the square. No need to be bashful. They are in season. I meant the ones in that crate over there, but feel free to check mine out too. Come on. I couldn't resist. I guess you could say I have a thing for bashful hunks who check out the farmer's market on a Saturday morning. When did you move here? Not long then. And the missus? How does she like it here? You caught me. I was definitely checking your marital status. And here I thought I was being subtle. Oh, who am I kidding, Sugar? Being subtle never was my strong point. Call me the quintessential farmer's daughter. Now, I don't normally do this because us townsfolk like to keep this place to the locals, but seeing as you just moved here, there's a quarry just off Route 9 where my friends and I like to hang out and go swimming. We have a party there every weekend during the summer, and if you're interested, I'd like to invite you. It's a good way to make some new friends in town, and you and I could get to know each other a little better. Bring some booze with you, and you're in. Here, let me write down the directions for you. I wouldn't want you to stand me up because you got lost. I'll be there waiting, and... Oh, by the way, the quarry parties are clothing optional. Just say. See you later then, Sugar. Oh, look. There he is now. Hey, handsome. I'm glad you decided to join us. And you didn't even fall for my clothing optional trick. Although, I am a little disappointed you didn't strut down here in your birthday suit. What did you bring? Oh, yes. See, I knew you were a man after my own heart. Shall we crack this bottle open and christen it? So, tell me about you. What brought you to this middle-of-nowhere town? Oh, really? You're part of that development crew building that new mall on the edge of town. You might want to keep that tidbit to yourself. Some folks around here aren't too happy about that. Me? Well, I'm not particularly fond of it myself. Lots of folks are worried about losing business. You know how it is when a big business comes to a small town. Before you know it, all those shops along Main end up putting closing signs in their windows. I wouldn't have taken you for a big city boy, though. I don't know, you just don't seem the type. No, you're right. It does take all kinds to move the world. I grew up here, born and raised. My family has a farm on the outskirts of town, and I help out, mostly at the market. I've never really wanted more than this, no, I like it here. I was supposed to get married right out of high school, but it didn't work out. Oh, no, that's a good thing, believe me. I dodged a major bullet on that one. So, I've just been working on the farm and the market and spending my summer nights here, cooling off. Speaking of which, I think it's time we stopped yammering and hit the water, don't you? God, I love it here. Especially on nights like this. The water feels so good. Actually, there is a little spot I usually go when I want to get away from the crowd. And I was wondering if you might like to go there with me. It's not far. Follow me. There it is. Nice and secluded, isn't it? Why don't we lay on the rocks and dry off for a bit? And I stashed this here. My own brand of moonshine. You look surprised. I promise you it's good. Here, I'll go first. Yeah. Whew. And now it's your turn. Oh, careful. It's pretty strong. Mm. I bet you never thought you'd be sharing moonshine with a girl you just met when you got up this morning. I know I didn't realize I'd meet the handsomest fella I've ever seen when I was loading my truck up with veggies at 5 a.m. Life's funny that way. So, how come you don't have a missus? Ah, one of those workaholic city guys, huh? No time for love. Moved here to get away from the hustle and bustle? Well, you won't have any issues there. This really is a sleepy little town. Not much to do here, and everyone is pretty friendly. It can get a little boring, but we find ways of making our own fun. Well, sure we do. For example, have you ever made out with a stranger under the stars? Someone you just met that morning? Has anyone ever told you you have a perfectly kissable face? And those lips? Mm, I've been thinking about those lips since this morning. Yes, I have. Wondering what they'd feel like against mine. Is that terribly forward? Well, farm girls grow up tough, and I know how to go after what I want. And I've been wanting to kiss you since I caught you staring at my melons. Mm. Oh, I think we need to do that again. Mm. And again. Mm. One more time. Mm. It has been such a long time since anyone made me feel this way, you know. Such animalistic passion ignited inside me. I need more of your kisses. Oh. Mm, mm. Don't stop. Mm. Yes, kiss your way down my neck. Mm. I want to run my fingers through your hair. Mm. I've always wanted to meet a stranger and hook up with him. Um, mm, Always seemed like such a risque thing to do, you know. Mm. Mm. And now here you are. And I have my opportunity. Mm. Mm. You know, you're welcome to come back with me to my place tonight. Yeah, I can think of a few more things we can do to occupy our time. Yeah? Okay, good. Oh, God. Oh, I may have neglected to mention that sometimes the quarry security guards call the police on us, so yeah, we have to get out of here. Come on, we have to go.